innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Okay, good afternoon to all the educators of Panabo City Division. Welcome sa afternoon session in our senior high school rollout for learning management system. So, this afternoon, I hope lahat, nakapag-lunch na, busog na, so we can continue our engagement for this afternoon. So we are now more than half of our day 2 sessions. So I hope nga you will still journey with us, participate actively. So you can comment your reactions, suggestions, or even clarifications with the different inputs given by our invited speakers. So before we start, we will be listening the nationalistic song, and afterwards we will continue to the scheduled inputs. So controller, you may now play the nationalistic song.
Ako'y isang Pinoy sa puso't diwa, Pinoy na isinilang sa ating bansa. Ako'y hindi sanay sa wikang mga banyaga, ako'y Pinoy na mayroong sariling wika. Wika ang bansa, ang gamit kong salita. Bayan kong sinilangan, lagi ang kalayaan. Sikat Jose Rizal nooy nagwika, siya ay nagpangaral sa ating bansa. Ang hirap magmahal sa sariling wika, ay higit pa ang amoy sa mabahong isda. Wika pambansa, ang gamit kong salita. Bayan kong sinilangan, hangad kong lagi ang kalayaan. Ako'y isang Pinoy sa puso't diwa, Pinoy na isinilang sa ating bansa. Ako'y hindi sanay sa wikang mga banyaga, ako'y Pinoy na mayroong sariling wika.
All right. Okay. So, we're back sa afternoon session sa atong rollout sa LMS with the senior high school teachers. Welcome back, partner June. How are you? Kumain ka na ba?
Hello, partner. Yes, kakatapos lang actually.
Ay,
Partner,
very
okay
good.
ba ang audio ko sa'yo? Maayos ba?
Yes,
Kasi,
partner.
oo,
100% naririnig kita. Damang-dama
ayan.
ko. Okay.
Yan, thank you so
Okay.
much, partner.
Yes,
Okay,
partners.
so go ahead, partner.
Thank you, partners. So, again, sa mga teachers dyan, binabati ko kayo. Good afternoon. I hope all is well sa inyong lahat dyan. So, this afternoon, partner, if you can see, we will be, again, encountering different topics, no, inputs sa mga, the same trainers pa rin, our speakers. So, this afternoon, partner, since this morning, they have already presented what is the importance of milks and at the same time the importance of the learning exemplar. So this afternoon, our first speaker will show to us. He will be presenting, how to navigate, to make for the educators, senior high school educators, easy, and at the same time, I hope fun na rin sa kanila, partner, ang pag-access sa ating LMS. So,
Yes, I
using the
think,
learning.
oh,
Yes, partner. Yes, partner. Yes,
yes.
continue.
Yung ano ng speaker natin ngayon ay ito ba ay patungkol na sa simulation, no? Yung parang gumamit na ng virtual classroom. Our
Yes,
session,
yes,
oo.
partner. So,
I
simulation
think this
using
is
the virtual
our anong session
classrooms.
number ba ito natin ngayon?
Pangatlo na, partner. This will be the third. Okay, the
For
third.
this ano partner ano? For
Yes,
this
day two.
day
Day
2.
2. Of course, ang bilis,
Mm,
partner, no? Day
yes,
2. Then, almost
day
done na
2.
tayo. Oo, then,
Yeah.
so,
Day 2
oh,
tayo and
yay! We're
then
done na.
yes. Day 2 tayo and then ano na, nasa session 6 na tayo ngayon. The simulations
Yes,
using the
partner.
virtual
Well,
classrooms. Tama ba ako?
classrooms. Yes,
Oo.
correct. Exactly,
Mm.
partner. So, I think ang
Okay.
ating speaker partner, si Sir Laureto
Mm-mm.
Camilo is now ready. What do you think, partner? So, ibigay na natin sa
Yes.
kanya yung floor or screen.
Oo. Yes. Good
Okay.
afternoon muna natin siya, ano? Sir,
Okay.
okay na ba tayo dyan, sir?
Okay lang po. Good afternoon,
Ah,
Sir Brian.
okay.
Ayan.
Yes, that's the
Gusto ko
spirit.
Oo,
thank you,
pero
sponsor.
oo. I-ano lang natin, although nabigay na naman natin kanina, pero at least for the sake of, for the recording as well, na makita din nila on screen, ipapakita muna natin, Sir Lau, bitinin po muna ka namin kay kaunti, ano? Ipapakita muna natin yung ating attendance link. Kanina
Oo.
po ay official na yan na although nag-live tayo, at I think ilang minuto pa mula kanina, pero inopen na po ng ating controller yung attendance. Yan
Okay.
po.
Yan po.
Yung attendance para ngayong hapon. So, na-open na po yan kaninang 1 p.m. ng ating controller. So, please do not forget to um, click that link or visit that link and then ano kayo ng attendance nyo. Ayan, nasa ano ni Sir Lau. Ewan ko, nakikita niya sa screen niya ito.
Yes, partner. Nakikita,
Pero,
partner. Nakikita
nakikita
sa
ba niya?
Yes.
Oo, yan po yung attendance ng ating mga teacher participants. And next to be shown is the attendance for the school heads. Yan po. So may mga school
Part-
heads din kasi kasama ngayon.
Partner,
Mhm.
excited na ako sino kaya this afternoon yung top 5 na watch implementer.
Yes.
Yes.
Bukas natin yung malalaman partner kasi parang ano tong ating controller parang DTI. Oo.
Oo.
Kasi kailangan niyang salain.
Yes.
Ayan.
So, medyo maselan, partner, yung yung pagmanipula ng ating controller.
Yes. Oo.
Okay.
And then, ayun. So, Sir Lau, I think ready ka na. So, parang nag-aantay talaga si Sir sa atin. Ano? So,
Sir.
lalabas na po muna ang dalawang itlog.
Okay. Sige,
Si
Sir Lau.
Penoy
Go,
at
go,
saka si
go.
Balot. Go ahead, Sir
Okay.
Lau. Oo.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, I'll be showing the simulation video of the lesson exemplar that I have presented this morning. So, Sir Mark, kindly show the video, please. Okay, while waiting. Ayan.
Class in dressmaking in C2. I am your teacher, Leslie P. Palma. Good morning. To start the session, let us invoke the presence of God. Beulah, can you lead the prayer?
Heavenly Father, we ask your wisdom as we start our lesson today. Amen.
We're back. How's my learner today? I hope everyone is excited to learn. I am also excited to unpack the learning package I prepared for this class. Well, I do hope we could make a meaningful, and today's session will be full of action and learning. Just a reminder, Yula, today's activity will involve members of the family. Can you share your screen to me?
Can you see now my screen, ma'am?
Okay. So press dressmaking 11.
Okay, Ma'am Les, I am finished answering the questions. I see your true colors.
So what is the score?
I've got perfect score.
Ah, okay. You really do remember some important concepts of designing. You're good job, Yula. Now let me pump up again your energy as we unpack another item. How much have you learned? You have another 5 minutes to answer the review quiz.
Ma'am Les, I am done with how much have you learned.
And what is the score? You got it all perfect. The result has shown that there is learning from the past lesson. Congratulations, Yola. Now it's time to move on to the next icon. Open the next icon, which is the mood igniter. I want you to watch and pick some important points that you could use in the next icon, which is fast talk. If you are done watching, you may open the chat room where you will see hosted question and share opinions. I will give you another 5 minutes to explore on the presentation. Okay, good luck, Yula. Yes.
Okay, I need to answer here, Mom, in the fast test.
Yeah. Can you see the questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you already enter the chat room?
Not yet done, Mom.
Okay. So take your time.
Ma'am, I'm done.
Okay. Can you show me your answer since you are using your own screen?
Yes, ma'am. This is my answer for question number 1.
Share your screen.
Again, I will share my screen. That is my answer, ma'am. For
Okay. Question number 1 is fitting of dress, and the answer for question number 2 is with accurate measurements. Okay, yes, class. The very foundation of a perfect dress lies on accurate measurement. In order for you to create a bespoke dress, you must have knowledge on taking accurate measurements. So, what do you think is our lesson for today, Yula?
Taking body measurements.
Very good. Now that you know our target, let us now unpack another icon, which is blueprint. Okay, are you ready to unpack? I want you to watch the video, understand the content, and interpret the procedure of taking body measurements of your client. Blueprint.
Blueprint. Okay.
Yes. Now I can see your screen. Okay, are you done watching the video presentation, Yula?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. You are now ready to discuss some important points. Go to About You forum. I will be giving you time to answer some items for checking purposes if you really get the steps. So what are the body points or parts that we need to measure when constructing ladies' skirts? According to your answer, it's first and second hips, waist, bust point width, length of skirt.
Yes.
Good job. It seems that the steps are now clearer to you. Now let us apply our learnings today to some common problems of women. I want you to open a discussion in POTD so I will know if you can deal with this problem, just in case.
What do I need to open, ma'am?
POTD.
POTD.
Yes.
POTD.
H5P. POTD.
Activity course. How will you determine the presence and dimension of distance? Okay. Okay, I got it correct.
Next.
Okay. How will you take it? Okay. Okay, I am done now.
Okay, good job, Yula. Well, this is really very true because some Filipina, if they reach the mellow age, their body will also change and expand. It's good to know some tricks so we could cater best to the needs of our future clients. For this part of the lesson, I want you to apply what you have learned by performing the task attached to the next icon. Are you ready? Okay. While performing your activity, you can use your ready-made individual measurement chart to record your measurements. And this is the time that you will be needing the help of your family members as your model. Did you bring with you, Yola, your tape measure? Okay, that is the only in this one of the indispensable tools of a dressmaker. So proceed to our activity.
The activity that I need to enter on is busy hands.
Yes. Will you open it so that we can see what's inside the folder?
Folder of the busy hands. Okay.
Did you record your output, Yola?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the recorded output will be sent to hashtag busy hands, hashtag dressmaking20. Do you have question regarding the lesson for today?
No, ma'am.
Oh, so we are about to end. Thank you to your family who helped you up to make this session possible. Now let me know if you have retained all learnings today. Click the icon behind the scene and answer the 5-item assessment.
Behind the scene.
Wow, the score is
My score is perfect.
okay. The score is very impressive. That means that you successfully absorb our lesson for today and you are ready for another action. This time we are going to apply it outside. Now click for our final assignment or for your assignment.
Do I need to click just wanna know activity chat, ma'am?
Yes. Applied skill. Yes. I think the assignment
And
behind the scene for our it's the evaluation. Sige. Last.
this ma'am, just wanna know activity chat.
Okay. So let me check your grade, Yola, for the day, if you want to know. Okay. Can you see your score?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your total, your percentage grade?
My total average is
Yeah, total average. Is it 100%?
yes, ma'am.
Oh, very impressive. Congratulations, Yola. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Assignment. Okay. Is this my assignment, ma'am?
Yes, will you read it?
Ma'am, for the assignment, can I choose any of our family members to be featured?
Okay, granted. Then you have to record again your performance and send it to hashtag applied skirt, skill skirt, hashtag dressmaking20. Kuha mo?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the end of our session, Yula. Congratulations. You passed all our activities. Yes, and all the assessment. Always remember, the capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. The willingness to learn is a choice. Thank you and see you again tomorrow in our scheduled time. God bless you, Yola.
Okay, so there you go, fellow teachers. So makikita natin doon sa video kanina yung laman ng lesson exemplar kung paano siya na-migrate doon sa LMS. So from paper version, ngayon electronic version na siya at pinakita din kung paano siya ginamit. So yun lang po, Sir Brian.
Hello, sir. Yan. So ako muna makakasama mo, sir, kasi may ano pa si Sir Brian. May inaayos pa kasi mamaya may ano din siya, bahagi din po sa ating senior high school na pagsasanay. So yun. So sir, naipakita niyo po sa ating mga teacher participants yung simulation na ginamit ng ating material. Ano po? Yun po ay saan po ba sila nun, sir? Nasa Google Classroom po ba yun sila?
LMS po, sir.
Yes, LMS po yung ginamit nila, sir, but based doon po sa nakita namin, doon sa video na presenta ninyo, yun sila po ay ngayon ay gumagamit na ng virtual classroom.
Yes, sir.
So yung virtual classrooms natin, 'di ba, hindi po tama po ba ako na ang mga virtual classrooms natin ay maaaring yung sa ating Google Meet, yung ating Google Classroom, tama po ba?
Yes po, because the LMS is just platform po. So marami po tayong pwedeng gamitin na classroom po.
Ayun. So these are for online na mga access ano po para makapagbigay si teacher at ma-meet niya yung ating mga students virtually. Ano po. Okay? So thank you so much, Sir Lau, at naipakita niyo po yung pag-transfer ng ating lesson exemplar punta doon sa ating tinatawag na LMS. Ayun. Pero paalala po sa ating mga teacher participants, ang pinakita po ni Sir Lau ay isang pagbibigay ng pahapyaw at pagbibigay ng pagkakataon na yun palang ginagamit natin na magkakaroon tayo ng simulation ay mula po doon sa ating lesson exemplar. Yun po ay overview lamang kasi nga po nilinaw po natin during our day 1 na ang ating ifo-focus muna ngayon ay yung paggawa ng bala bago tayo doon sa armas dahil nga po may mga dapat pang ayusin ang lahat ng mga in charge noon, mga experts ng ating LMS. Ano po. So muli, thank you so much Sir Lau at mamaya makakasama ka pa po namin para sa ilang mga katanungan ng ating mga teacher participants. Ano po. So thank you po, ingat kayo dyan. Okay, so magpapatuloy po tayo sa ating pagsasanay sa hapong ito. Of course, nasa session na 7 na po tayo. Ito ay simulation using virtual classroom. Kaya po ngayon ay iaano na po natin si Ma'am Mai Aguirre. Siya naman po ang ating makakasama. Ang trainer po natin kanina sa walkthrough ng ating MEMS. Hello po Ma'am Mai. Wala pa po kayong audio, Mamay. Hindi pa po kayo naririnig.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Good afternoon once again and to all teachers.
I think, ma'am, nag-feedback po kayo dyan. May feedback pa po.
How about that one, sir?
Meron po.
Okay.
Meron pa rin, ma'am. Medyo nag-e-echo tayo dyan. Okay. Sige po.
Okay na, sir?
Ayan. Okay na po, Mamay. Sige po.
Alright. Alright, so once again, good afternoon everybody to my co-teachers, other class, other high school, my hapon sa naman. Alright, so this morning, I have presented to you the different components of our lesson exemplar. Now, for this afternoon, we are going to show to you how the contents of the exemplars are being transferred.
Hello, Ma'am Mai. Sorry to
Yes,
cut
sir.
off. May feedback po talaga. May feedback tayo dyan sa iyong area. At hindi po malinaw yung ating audio reception.
Okay. How about that one, sir?
Meron pa rin. I think kailangan po nating hinaan siguro yung ating sa ating device dyan. May I request our technical na nakatoka. Sige daw ma'am, try to speak daw po.
Hello, sir.
Meron yes. Meron talagang feedback. Check natin. Sige daw po, try ma'am. Go daw po ma'am.
Hello, Sir June.
Meron talaga. Yes. May echo talaga, ano? So, kindly check siguro sa microphone natin. Oo. Yung volume siguro po ma'am ng ano? Or kay Sir, sino ba? Kindly check. Baka naka-stream po kayo. Baka may naka-stream po dyan, ma'am. Baka may naka-stream po dyan sa inyo na gumamit ng ibang device na nag-stream. Ayun. Yun. So, there's all a technical, no? Ayusin muna natin kasi para at least malinaw yung ibabahagi sa atin ni Ma'am Aguirre sa kanyang part po. Patungkol pa rin po yan sa simulation on the virtual classroom. Ano po? Okay? So, while waiting for Ma'am Aguirre na makabalik po sa ating screen, paalala lamang po, ito po yung ating attendance. So, show po namin ulit para po makapagtala kayo ng inyong attendance for day 2 afternoon session. Yan po para sa general participants yan, teacher participants. At ito naman po ay para sa Ipapakita ko naman po sa inyo yung para sa ating mga school heads na kasama din po natin sa hapong ito. Ayan. So, yan po. And of course, please do not forget, again, do not forget to like the Facebook page of SDO Panabo City. Yan po ang ating Facebook page. Please do like. You may share it also to your friends, to your co-teachers para po maging updated din po sila ng impormasyon sa patungkol sa ating SDO Panabo City. And of course, tulad nga po ng nasabi namin ay okay na rin po at naka-stream din po tayo ng live sa ating YouTube channel. So please, you may visit that one also. Nandoon din po tayo naka-stream and of course, please do not forget to subscribe. Ano po? Please do subscribe para doon din po ay updated din po kayo sa mga latest videos na i-upload ng ating SDO Panabo City. Okay? So I think ready na si Ma'am Mai. Andiyan na siya. Ma'am? Hello?
Back. Sorry for the inconvenience. Still?
Yes. Ma'am, subukan daw natin, ma'am, na that we are not, you will not use,
How
ano
about
po?
that one, sir? Are we
Oh, yeah,
good?
medyo okay na. Yes, okay.
Okay
Sige
na.
po. Go
Okay.
ahead, Ma'am.
Okay. All right. So once again, good afternoon, everybody. So this morning, I have presented to you the different components of our lesson exemplars based on our most essential learning competencies. So for this afternoon, I will be showing to you or presenting to you a video presentation that includes how the components of the exemplars or lesson exemplars are being transferred into our learning management system. So, as far as the presentation yesterday, di ba, pinakita ni Sir Tyrone ang ating National Learning Management System. We are still in the process of familiarizing the interface. However, we also have the regional learning management system. So, for this afternoon, as what I said to you this morning, no, na when we say LMS, of course, this is now the platform that we're going to use to deliver our lesson, even though we are catering this what we call distance learning in order to meet the most essential learning skills of our students everywhere, anywhere, and then at the same time securing that they are safe from this pandemic. All right, so I will be showing to you a video presentation or simulation for oral communication. Yung pinakita kanina ni Sir Lau is for TVL. Ngayon naman is for core subjects. All right, Mr. Controller, kindly show our video presentation.
Today, our teacher simulators from La Palatina National High School Senior High School Department, Quezon City Division. I'm Benny Clark Magno, and I'm Ma'am Christina Egal. Mabuhay! Good morning, students. Welcome to the school year 2020-2021 in the new normal setup. To address the challenges brought by the COVID-19 pandemic, the Department of Education is considering all alternatives to continue the delivery of learning, meaning to say, you will not have to be inside the classroom. Thus, starting today, brace yourself to these new learning platforms, the use of learning management system. The LMS assigned courses, assessments, and series to learners. I hope you will have a good time in using these learning platforms. Now, I'll be showing you how to log in the Depth Learning Management System, or LMS portal for Region 11. First, open the search engine and type lmstraining.depedro11.ph. Then click the login button. If you already have an existing account in the LMS, type your username account and your password and log in. In case you don't have any, create your own account. Assuming that you successfully created an account or you already have an existing account, just click the My Courses button and the courses you created will pop up. In my case, I already created a course, and this is the oral communication in context. In this course, I uploaded a semi-detailed lesson exemplar using the Unified DepEd template for IMs, DLPs, and LES. So, this is the outline for my lesson on nonverbal communication. Let's try to follow the parts of the lesson exemplar. Firstly, is the preliminary activities, starting with the drill. The drill I made is a form of short response quiz, and it is entitled I Can Feel You. Next is the review part in a form of true or false quiz, somehow connected with the previous lesson. Next is the motivation, a form of multiple choice test consists of 10 items, which serve as a springboard to introduce the new lesson. Next part are the developmental activities, wherein the first activity is a viewing task. Students will watch a short video clip and observe how the interlocutors behave. After which, they will reflect on the following questions for the analysis part of the lesson. In here, I have formulated hot questions for students to ponder. In the abstraction part, students will watch again another video, a compiled video that will explain the concept of the lesson or topic. After the viewing task, the students will fill out a chart. After completing the developmental activities, the students shall apply their knowledge or concept they've learned in a form of a short response quiz. For the application, it is a short response quiz wherein the students will identify the emotions conveyed on the gestures, body language, facial expressions shown on each picture. It will be followed by a formative test, consists of 10 items multiple choice test. There would be enhancement of students' learning through an assignment or agreement, a graded performance task in which it will be sent in the teacher's email. Along with the instruction is a rubric for the graded performance. The last part of my lesson is the reflection. It is a writing task where students need to complete the graphic organizer. I will add another activity in a form of a forum. That is, scheduling an online session via Google Meet on the following week. The link of the said forum will be posted on the teacher's LMS page. Students must be kept updated. Since I have presented to you the outline of my lesson, I will teach you how to create your own course and upload activities, lessons, etc. in the LMS portal. Assuming that you have logged in already the site, click the Create New Course button. Then, fill out the course full name, course short name, course category, which refers to the grade level the course belongs, then course visibility. Also, fill in the course start date and course end date because this would indicate the allotted time the said activity or course is accessible. Then, click Enable. If you do not click the Enable button, the completion of the activities is open anytime. You also add a summary of your course, a brief description, like in the example given. I have written in here a short description about the course. You may also upload image as it would be visible as your home page. You put or drag a file and choose a file. Then, do not forget to click the Save and Display button located at the bottom part of the screen. Meanwhile, I will share to you on how those activities in my lesson will be visible in my home page. Back to the home page and turn editing on. If you observe the lesson outline, if you observe the lesson outline, we have first the preliminary activity as the main heading. Then, click Add an Activity or Resource button, after which the label icon will pop up and click the label text. Then, do not forget to click the button and save and return to course button. So, for example, in the preliminary activities, I have a quiz or short response answer. I will click the button All and click the quiz icon. Then type the name of the quiz. Then write the description. It could be the instruction on how students will accomplish the activity. Then click the button. Then automatically add restriction if you want, and overall feedback for the responses. In this part, there is a grade boundary for each item. Since the activity is a multiple choice test with 4 options, I had set the highest grade boundary to 100% and 40% grade boundary to the lowest score. You may write in the feedback portion a verbal description, an icon, an image, or even recorded feedback. Excellent! Click Attach Recording and review your recorded audio. Excellent! Then, click again the Save and Display button. Then, after writing the first question, go back to the main menu and click the Edit Quiz. Back to the options for type of question to add. Then save changes. Same process will be followed in making all the activities. In adding an activity like scheduling a forum, you're going to click the label icon and then click the forum icon and you write the title of the activity like online session. In the description box, you can write the date of the forum, like the day and the time, and the link of which the forum can be accessed. After that, don't forget to click the Save and Display button. Meanwhile, in enrolling the learners in your class, look for the administration part where you can find the word users and click Enroll Users. The next part is clicking the Enroll Users button and search for the participant's name. Then, click again Enroll Users button. Then, you can view now the names of the participants at the bottom of the screen. I would like to inform you in advance about our forum on July 15, 2020 at 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Details and the link of the forum will be posted in my page. Thank you.
Good day. I stand as a student of Ma'am Ibdao. Since I was already enrolled by my teacher in the oral communication course, I could immediately access to it. Okay, I'm going to access the LMS portal by typing the link on the search bar or taskbar. Type lmstraining.tepedro11.ph. After that, I will click the login button. I will type my username and enter my password and click the login button. Assuming that I was able to log in my account, I will click the All Course button and I click the Senior High School category and then the Core Subject button. After clicking the home screen, the course will be shown. This time, I'm going to accomplish the preliminary activities. This first activity is a short response quiz. I click the task icon for the first activity and click the attempt quiz button. The direction is to identify the meaning or the interpretation of the GIFS and then proceed question number 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. I diligently answer all the 10 questions. After completing the quiz, I click the Finish Attempt button. As you can see here, summary attempt of the first activity is being reflected on the screen. It means that the 10 questions were being answered. And then, click the button Submit all to finish. We are going to review the response quiz. The date when the quiz is being set on the July 7 and is being taken also on the July 7 at 12 noon. The score is being reflected. It shows that I got 2 correct responses out of 10 questions. And the teacher reflected and the feedback, which is better luck next time. In every task item, the correct answer is being reflected. After which, I proceeded to the second activity. This is true or false type of test. Then click the attempt quiz now. So same process. I answer quiz. Then click the Attempt, Submit All, and Finish button. And the screen is the course date taken and the date of completion and the grade of this activity. In this activity, I got 3 out of 5, which equivalent to 100, with a very good feedback. Then, click Activity, entitled Say What It Shows. And then click the Attempt Quit Now. This activity is a multiple choice type of test. So after answering the first question, proceed to the next page. Same process, you may review your answer. As you can see here, there is a summary of my previous attempt. In activity, I got perfect score of 6. After completing the preliminary activities, I proceeded to the developmental activities. This activity is only a viewing task. Then I analyze the video clip and reflect the process question given. Then I proceeded to the abstraction part. In here, I was able to view a video all about the nonverbal communication, and there is a writing task to be completed.
Okay, I think there's a problem with the presentation of the video kasi blurry po siya. Check po muna natin kasi that was recorded. Ma'am Agire. Ma'am?
Hello, sir. Blurred ba?
Opo.
I guess. Okay, sige.
Mhm.
I guess, Mr. Controller.
Ipa-check na lang po natin kasi hindi po nakikita yung ano. Hindi po nakikita yung interface nung pinapakita doon sa dine-demonstrate. In a way, pwede naman po natin i-forward yun kasi that is a recorded presentation from our simulators during the RTOT.
Alright,
Okay.
so I guess, Mr. Controller, we shall proceed to the next video.
Next video ta?
Yes.
Sige. Sige po. Okay? So, controller, whenever you are ready, you may present po your screen. Yan. So, Mamay, while waiting sa ating controller, no? So,
Hello, sir.
yes, while waiting sa ating controller, paano nyo ba kami lang bigyan ng pahapyaw na ano, yung doon sa naunang video kasi medyo nga blurry, pero yun naman, ang punto naman doon is ganun pa rin, simulation pa rin.
Actually,
Sige po,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir. Actually, the content of that video is all about how to transfer the different components or parts of our lesson exemplars in our learning management system. But then it was shown there na yung regional LMS pa yung ginagamit as of that presentation lang is concerned. But then it shows there the different features on how the teacher maximize those features of the LMS no in order to transfer the lesson exemplar in the LMS. So we have seen there na the step-by-step process kung paano niya nilagay yung activity, yung analysis, yung abstraction, and then evaluation in the LMS. And then it was also shown there example, the adding of lesson, the adding of quiz, the adding of students or enrolling of the students for the oral communication na subject. And the same is true the scheduling of forum. So therefore, even though there are inputs or shall we say contents of our lesson exemplars that are already in the LMS, still the teacher can meet the students in a synchronous way of delivering the lesson through the forum. And in the LMS also, we can make use of the chat room. So maraming magagawa yung teacher sa LMS. So therefore, we can really say that learning can continue.
Ayan. Yun ang importante doon, Ma'am Mai, no? That learning must continue. Regardless kung ano pa mang mga ano diyan, mga aberya-aberya natin. Kaya ito nga po, nagkakaroon tayo ng aberya pero I think ready na yung ating controller. Papakita natin ngayon yung second video. Babalikan lang po muna mamaya natin in a while yung first video po. Go ahead, controller.
Good morning. Good morning, honey.
Morning, sir.
Okay, so I do hope that you are so fine. How are you
Yes, sir.
today?
I'm good.
Okay, very good. That you are indeed good. So now, since we are going to have another lesson, since we discussed already the previous lesson, so what we're going to do for this lesson, first and foremost, you must have to start or log into your account. So kindly log in now and be sure that you enter to our course, the Introduction to the Philosophy of the Human Person. Okay, so done already, honey?
Yes, sir, done.
Okay, very good. And then, so in this lesson, the new lessons that we have for this afternoon, first and foremost, we must have to identify that a lesson for today is what is or how a question becomes philosophical or what makes a question philosophical. Okay, so now what you are going to do. So on our preliminary activity, I want you to read a very short story about Ariel. So, since this is a very short story, I do hope that you must have to read what are those essential questions, how that particular questions becomes personal, and how it is called a philosophical question. So I will give you enough time to read, maybe a 5 minutes in reading, and then at the bottom of it, try to follow the trail of Ariel's questions. Shall we start it now, honey?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, so I do hope, honey, that you enjoy reading that very short story because, as I said a while ago, our lesson for this morning or for this afternoon, it is so simple. That is why I must have to present it in a short discussion. Anyway, for the next meeting, I will give you a detail of this particular topic. What makes a question philosophical? Okay, so enjoy reading, and at the same time also, I do hope that you learn something and at the same time, you identify what are those personal and philosophical questions. Yan. So, done?
Done, sir.
Okay, very good, honey. Now, in this particular activity, so what you're going to do, I gave you a very short quiz or activity. Try to open our quiz for this lesson 3. What makes a question philosophical?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So there are only 3 items. Let me know and let me see if you indeed identify what are those philosophical questions and what are those personal questions. Though it is so short, as I said, what are those things that I have been discussed here are so essential to our lesson. It is very important that you must have to know first and foremost the preliminary topic that we have so that you understand how a question becomes philosophical and how we could identify that that question is personal. Yan. So you enjoy? I do hope that you enjoy answering that activity, a very simple activity. Okay? So done already?
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay, so now we must have to look at what are your score. Your score on this particular activity. Tingnan natin. Tingnan natin kung ilan ang nakuha mo. Mas maganda kasi na malaman natin agad kung nakuha mo ba, perfect, or nakuha mo ba, or dalawa, or isa lang. So here, I am so glad, Honey Aiza, that you got 100%. Very good. So that is a sign that you indeed understand the story of Ariel, and at the same time, you have now the basic concept on identifying that question is philosophical or personal. So now we must have to proceed to the next activity, but since, as I said a while ago, that this topic is so short and simple, so I must have to give it to you an assignment. Why? Because in this assignment, you must have to compose a song or a poem that reflects philosophically on the human person or on your life as a person. Then submit it next meeting. So in what way and in what sense? How many words that you're going to compose a particular song or it could be a poem. May limit tayo niyan, Honey Aiza. So how many words? It could be not more than 100 words. Kasi yun lang ang limit na dapat isulat or i-compose mo sa iyong song or a poem. And I do hope that it connects to your life, that it talks about who you are, and at the same time, that it questions yourself, philosophical, or it could be personal. So, since we have to move on for the next meeting, and then see you. Okay, see you on the next meeting. I do hope that you answer and submitted your assignment, especially the composition of a poem or a song. So see you next meeting, Honey Aisa.
See you, sir.
And I do hope that you enjoy our lesson for this afternoon.
Thank
God
you,
bless.
sir.
I will be sharing to you now my screen. So in the screen, teachers, my fellow teachers, you can see there a subject, which is Earth and Night Science. So I already enrolled one student. So now let's try to get into the subject browser. Let's just simply click the picture. So this is what my output is like. So in here you can see I am actually trying my best to follow the 7 A's. And I know the time is not enough. So I hope you can consider it na lang na okay lang po kung medyo hindi masyado maganda ang presentation. So we have here Elizabeth. The student, since I have already enrolled one student, can proceed to the topic Module 1, Lesson 2. I presume tapos na po kami sa Module 1, Lesson 1. So let's proceed to Module 1, Lesson 2. So the student can even click at the test there. Under the click activity. So in there, nakikita po natin na may answer na po. May isang nag-answer na po. So yung isang estudyante na na-enroll po. So yung nakuha niya is 5/5. In order for us to know the details kung ano yung nangyari dyan, tingnan po natin yung grades. Makikita po natin ito banda sa gilid. Okay. Ito natin na. Ito po. May grades dyan. So since tapos na yung bata na na-enroll ko, kasi nga asynchronous activity, makikita po natin na tapos na po. So siyang sumagot sa pre-test, sa post-test, at sa mind sharpening routine. So tingnan na lang po natin kung ano yung laman ng pre-test. Diba? Let's try to preview the field. Ano po yung hack na ginawa ko po sa LMS? So, eto po. May tanong. Which geologic subsystem is comprised of all waters on Earth, including subsurface and atmospheric water? So, makikita po natin, given po yung choices. Pero, sa bottom po banda, letter A, letter B daw yung sagot. Para at least naman po, aware yung bata na, ay, makita niya na, yung si letter A, yung choices, yung pala letter A yung dito, hindi pala siya. So, parang nilagyan ko lang po ng konting complication para naman basahin ko talagang maigi ng student. Kasi sila ay student. Basahin ko nilang maigi yung question at tingnan ko nilang maigi ang choices na po. Okay. I only have 5 questions. I think. Tingnan ko natin. Question number 2. Ito. Question number 3. Ayan po. Question number 4. Ito. And question number 5. Yan naman po. So, nakita po natin, finish attempt kasi 5 question lang po yung ginawa ko. So, babalik po tayo doon sa ating mga activities. Okay. Tapos na po yung bata sumagot sa contest. Tingnan naman po natin yung engage activities. Meron pa akong na-touch dito na file, label, drive. PDF form po. Yung in-attach ko kasi sa naintindihan ko last time, in-emphasize po ng mga fingers natin, mga speakers natin, na mas maganda talaga na PDF yung i-attach kasi yung ibang cellphone po walang MS Office or Microsoft Office. So, eto po yung activity. Label, rewrite, engaging. So, makikita po natin dyan na may speaker na my drawing. And then, the instruction is, the picture below shows the water cycle. Your task is to label the different processes that water undergoes in the water cycle correctly. Choose the word listed in the box. Send to me via private message your answer. Kasi naman po, hindi pa po ako marunong gumamit ng interactive. Kagabi lang po ito namin ginawa. So, to make it simple, yan na lang po. Ginawan ko na lang po ng pamamaraan kung paano sagutin ng bata. Ito. So, ngayon, proceed naman po tayo doon sa, kasi sinabi ko po kanina na dapat i-message nila sa akin. So, gumawa po ako ng forum. So, ito po yun. The label me right forum. Tingnan po natin kung yung isang in-enroll ko na estudyante, sumagot po pa. So, ito. Isagot po siya. So, yung letter A daw, evaporation, yung letter B, and so on and so forth. So, ibig sabihin, nag-follow po yung bata sa instruction. Okay, balik na po tayo sa pangatlong activity. Dito po tayo sa elicit, engage. Punta naman po tayo sa explore. So, may inattach na naman po ako dyan na reading material. Wherein, develop po natin yung skills ng bata sa reading and comprehension. Kasi alam naman po natin, siguro some of the senior high school students are independent learners. So, tingnan po natin yung inattach ko po na file. Okay, so ito po yung mukha niya. Makikita po natin dyan sa PDF na discuss ninyo. Okay. Diba may tanong din po doon sa baba, sa figure kanina, na what is the meaning? So, yan po. Tapos dyan. Siyempre, kasi asynchronous, bibigyan natin ng enough time yung bata. Kasi hindi naman po natin alam kung anong oras pakanti ang bata. So, ito po, babasahin ng bata. So, nakikita niyo po, wala pong question slide. Kasi reading material po. Yan. So, yun, saan po makikita ang question? Okay. So, babalik po tayo doon sa ating LMS. Dito po sa screen. Kung nasa classroom scenario po tayo, dito po natin binibigyan ng time ang bata na makapag-explain kung ano yung nabasa niya. Pero dahil po konti lang po yung time na ilaan ko sa pag-prepare na to, medyo simple lang po yung ginawa ko question. Kasi makikita niyo lang po na may tanong after the reading activity. So ito po, try po natin sa video. Okay. Makikita po natin dyan na may katanungan. Yan po natin Ito po. Ito po yung mga tanong na nilagay ko. List down the four Earth subsystems. So, ano nga ba yung mga Earth subsystems? Try natin. Actually, alam naman po natin na teachers, diba? So, huwag na lang natin i-try. Kasi, nakasagot na rin yung bata. So, question number 2 is same siya. Pero, iba na naman na Earth subsystem yung ibigay ng bata. Okay? 3 and 4. Pwede niyo po itong mas maayos pa po sana ito kung mas malaki po yung time, no? Pero alam ko pa kakayanin po natin ito. Okay, so, tingnan naman po natin kung sumagot ba talaga yung bata. Okay, balik po tayo sa grade. Okay. Nakikita po natin dyan sa mind sharpening routine na activity. Nakuha niya po 4. So, ibig sabihin, na perfect niya po. Wala po siyang mali. Okay. So, balik na naman po tayo sa ating activity. Okay. tapos na po tayo sa ating mind sharpening routine. Okay. Meron po akong nilagay dyan na forum. Kasi kanina, simple questions lang po yun. Tingnan natin kung ano naman po yung nandito sa forum na to. So, the instruction po dyan. In this forum, you are going to share your answer about the question, explain the importance of Earth subsystem. Here, you can elaborate your idea about the importance of the Earth subsystem. Tingnan naman po natin kung sumagot pa ang bata. Okay, may sagot po siya. Let's try to open it kung ano po yung sagot ng bata. Mababasa po natin. So, sabi ng bata, the Earth subsystem play an important role in planet Earth. It's one of the reasons why our planet is sustainable for living. So, makikita po talaga natin by browsing our LMS na nagpa-follow po talaga ang bata sa ginawa natin. Okay. So, let's try to go back. Okay. Tapos na po tayo sa explain, punta na po tayo sa elaborate. Alam naman po natin na may mga bata talaga na hindi masyadong mataas sa comprehension level. So, nangangailangan po sila ng other form or strategy of teaching. Kahit na sa pandemic po tayo, magagawan po natin ng paraan. Pero kahit na siguro hindi naman sa lahat ng school sa internet connection, pero modular naman po tayo na mode of education natin ngayon. So let's try to see po, to elaborate. Nag-attach ko ako ng PowerPoint presentation. Ginawa ko po yung sinabi ni Sir Marty. Kaso, nung ginawa ko po siyang video kasi nga masyadong maikli yung time namin, hindi po siya na-upload. In-upload ko na lang po yung PowerPoint presentation. So, tingnan po natin yung PowerPoint presentation. Kung yung bata po, i-click yung discussion, automatic po, ma-download niya yung presentation na in-attach ko po. So, nag-open na po. So, ito po ang mukha ng aking PowerPoint presentation na in-attach sa bata. May boses na po yan. Yung ginamit ko po dyan, yung Microsoft Office 2016. So, itatry po natin na i-play. Actually, may boses po yan sa video. Opo. Yan, lalabas po yan. May explanation po dyan. Mas maganda po sana kung yung video talaga yung na-upload ko. Pero, medyo mahina po yung signal dito sa amin. Hindi po masyadong relax. At masyadong malaki din po yung file niya. Okay. So, ganyan po yung nangyari sa aking PowerPoint presentation nila. At may nilagay po akong short video clip para naman po hindi naman po maging dull yung presentation. Okay. So, ganyan po yung hindi na lang po natin tatapusin. Proceed na po tayo. Balik na po tayo sa ating LMS. Ngayon, nakita na po, narinig na po ng mga bata. So, by simply uploading a video presentation using the Microsoft PowerPoint 2016. So, ngayon po, I presume, may na-iintindihan naman po ang bata. So, the student will proceed to the next step for the evaluation proper. I-click na naman po ng bata yung process at lalabas na naman po dyan yung mga tanong. Some of the students might not get 5 perfect score in the same test. Pero kasi nga po, wala na po masyadong time, ginawa ko na lang po kayo sa mga po nasa pages na ito sa pages. Pero nasa sa inyo po yan kung babaguhin niyo po yung mga katanungan. Yan po. tingnan po natin kung ano naman yung nakuha na grade ng bata. Ay, grade. Okay. Yan po. Makikita natin. Yan. Post-test. So, perfect na rin siya. So, in this activity, makikita po natin na perfect niya. 14 points. 14 din yung nakuha niya. Total of 14. So, kung marami po yung na-enroll niyo, makikita niyo po talaga yung mga sagot, mga points na bata. Okay. So, balik po tayo. Nagpunta po ako sa evaluation. Naglagay po ako ng 10. Tinry ko na makuha yung 7 is. Ito po yung assignment nila. Gumawa po ako ng isang forum. This forum, kindly post here your assignment. So, ano po yung assignment nila? You are going to capture a photo, video, or a video, a scenario, your environment, wherein the interaction of the response systems are visible. So, wala pa pong na-post yung student. So, pwede pong i-post ito na estudyante yung kanyang extension. So, yan lang po yung laman ng aking output for Module 1, Lesson 2. So, ano po kinuha yung LC na to? Kinuha ko po siya sa ating multi-potential learning competency. Gumawa po kasi ako ng module in my own at tapos po ako nabaka-isip yung module tapos start ako yung klase. So, yung ginawa ko kung ano po yung laman ng module ko na ginawa, ito po, pakita ko po sa inyo. Pero kung darating naman po yung regional at sa national na module, yun po talaga yung gagamitin ko. In case lang po sa akin, lumating yung module, at least ay maipapakita po ako sa ibibigay ko ako sa akin. So, yung ginawa ko po, kung ano yung nandun sa module na sinulat ko, yun din po ang sinalo ko sa LMS. Yan. Kita po natin dyan, may spaces, yan. Yan po. So, kung ano po yung nandun sa LMS kanina, yan din po yung nandun sa module na ginawa-gawa ko. Yan po. So, I think that's the end of my presentation this afternoon. So, thank you very much, my fellow teachers, for viewing my presentation. Again, thank you and God bless us.
All right.